Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And today is a good day. Why, you might ask? Because we got the new suspension components on the car, and also I finally got a tire for this, so we're gonna be able to go ahead and hook and book and actually have some fun. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what the old suspension components look like, because it was looking quite rough, I might add. I'm really happy that I went ahead and got both upper control arms, trailing arms for the car, because oh boy, it needed it. So if you guys enjoy, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. Let's get into it. So if you guys were unaware, these are the old QA1 upper control arms, trailing arms, whatever you guys want to call it. Now these completely worn out. You guys can see here, definitely need to get replaced. This was the passenger side, this was the driver's side. So both of these were gonna be going out rather soon. This went out after one pull. I'm actually gonna go ahead and show the clip from where this actually did happen, because I know exactly what caused this to go ahead and break. Everything swapped out on the car. I went with just literally the same brand, same replacement, direct fit. There was no issues that I was aware of, and everything pretty much rides a lot better. I did like a 15-minute test drive, but we are going to be driving over to Discount Tire right now, because I do need to get a nail patched and I do need to get the rear tires mounted. So we'll do kind of a review on the way up there, but for the most part, I think I'm going to really enjoy them. I think I'm really going to enjoy these tires, man, and the new suspension setup we got running right now, because this car's a ball of fun. Let me know down in the comment section right now what suspension components you guys are rocking on your car, because I'm kind of just going piece by piece here. When things break, I just replace it with either a high quality replacement or the same exact replacement, you know, that's aftermarket and also high quality. But I'm curious what you guys are running right now. I know QA1's a pretty solid brand here. I know Maximum Motorsports makes a lot of nice parts on these cars. I have quite a bit of their suspension on this car already, but considering the fact that the QA1 suspension, it was just old, and that's why it went out, I'll give it another shot. Now these are the tires we're gonna be rocking with on this car for the wheels we got on it currently. Decided to go ahead and get some Toyo Proxies TQs. These are gonna be the 275/4017. These are the same exact diameter that are on the rear right now, just a different compound. I didn't want to go too crazy because, again, the car is just on a street setup. It's not in a drag pack, so I didn't want to go and get like a Mickey Thompson or something like that. These are the Nitto NT555 G2s. These are very old. They're dry rotted, so they need to be replaced. 275/4017, so we're gonna swap these right out. The fronts are actually in pretty good shape. They just have a nail in them, so we're just gonna leave these alone. These are NT555 G2s as well, and these are just gonna be 245/4017. So pretty basic setup. Good directional tires with a radial in the back, so you should be hooking and booking. I've had experience with Toyo tires in the past, not TQs, but the R888Rs. These are kind of like the drag strip tires. The R888Rs are more for the circuit, so these should be a nice mix, kind of like that middle ground between, like, I'd say a Pilot Sport 4S and a Mickey Thompson ET Street SS, where they should hook up, but at the same time should be able to drive around and get some decent life out of these. I don't need crazy life, but I just want to have something that is pretty decent. All right, let's get this cold start going, y'all. going out when I bought the car originally. Like, day one, these were going out. I gotta go get gas right now. Because before, when I first picked up this car and was driving it, like it would like buck and it would be like really bouncy. This feels a lot more stiff. Car feels a lot more planted. Overall, just it feels 1,000 times better. Jesus, dude. And I was just replacing one suspension component and it rides amazing now. Like it feels like the car is like more on rails, and I feel like that's exactly what it should have been like when I first picked it up. I like the cars, you know, riding a little bit stiffer, if that makes any sense. I don't like a lot of slop. This feels a lot more planted. Now this car actually does have subframe connectors as well, so it is gonna ride a lot better because of that. But with all this kind of working together and some fresh parts, this is really nice. Like this is really nice. It feels a lot better. I wonder how it's gonna feel with the actual like radial on the car, because like, woo. My bad. I wonder what this car is gonna feel like with an actual radial on it though, because these NT555 G2s are just like regular tires. They're not really radials. Because when I put the Mickey Thompson on the 350, it rode perfectly fine. When I put the Mickey Thompson on the white 2-valve, it rode slightly different, but at the same time, because I was like pretty much damn near stock ride height, it really wasn't that bad. This, because the car is lowered, has all the suspension components done. Just got new suspension components. I wonder if it's gonna ride the same. Part of me say it's not, but again, it could be a good thing. We shall find out. Let me get gas real quick because we're about to hit a quarter tank, and I don't want this car to drop below a quarter tank. All right, y'all, so I'm on my way to Discount Tire. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. Damn, something got annihilated on the road. I'm gonna catch up with y'all when I do get there. Hopefully they can go ahead and swap out these tires and patch this front tire in a timely manner. But I know sometimes they be on bullshit if you're not trying to buy all tires from them, you know, stuff like that. So hopefully we can get everything done within like a half hour. But then the last time I went up here just to get a tire patched, they had me like waiting for 2 hours. It was terrible. So hopefully that's not what happens today. I'm not trying to be up here longer than 30 minutes because it's early as hell in the morning, and I got things I gotta get taken care of today, and I definitely don't want to be sitting in Discount Tire all day. So hopefully get in and get out. Well, I can tell you guys this right now, I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. because I definitely don't want to leave the car here without, you know, me being here, because I know some people at Discount Tire have the tendency to not torque down the wheels. I learned that the hard way one time, so I definitely need to supervise this shit. But man, I'm gonna be here for a while. All right, so I'm walking home from Discount Tire, obviously not in the car, which is not a good thing. Number one, when I went to go ahead and get the passenger, the rear passenger rear wheel taken off, the studs broke. So obviously we couldn't go ahead and get that wheel mounted up. Need to get the studs replaced. Luckily I am getting hooked up on that, so it's not going to be that bad. Studs replacements really isn't that expensive, but I'm getting the hookup, which is awesome. But unfortunately I vastly miscalculated the fitment for the tires, man. Those 275/45, or I should say, shit, I wish there was, the 275/40 17s are not gonna cut it. The fitment is goofy. It looks really, really, really bad. It's to the point where I got one of them mounted up and I knew it wasn't even worth mounting up the side that the studs broke off. So instead of going ahead and completely wasting time and money, I'm just gonna return one of the tires, sell the other one, and get the fitment and honestly the traction dialed in. Now 17-inch wheels, I mean, this is the first time that I'm actually kind of sizing up 17-inch wheels. I usually only work with 18s, 19s on the 350, which, you know, it's pretty easy to go ahead and get that fitment dialed in because there's really only like 3 different sizes you can run and they all look good. So 17s is kind of difficult. I'm gonna probably just go with some 305, not 305, that probably wouldn't look that right either. 315, 35 17s in the rear, so we can go ahead and get the fitment a lot better and obviously get some traction, because those 275/40s, it was looking bad. Now I was kind of going off the 275/50 15s that I had on the white 2 valve, because that looked good as hell, but it just didn't work out with the 17s, so I'm going ahead and swapping those out. I would show a picture, but it's honestly embarrassing. I just put it on my Snapchat and that was it. Now, if my luck couldn't get any worse, Discount Tire, like I thought they would, is refusing to patch the tire that has the nail in it. I do apologize for the road noise, but walking home right now. I had a feeling they were gonna do this. Typically, whenever you do bring in a car that needs a tire patch, from past experience, they try to fight you on that and say they can't do it. I've had tires patched that have had nails in tougher spots, or spots that, you know, could potentially compromise the tire. Like this is not even on the sidewall, nothing like that. So it's kind of annoying. I looked online to go ahead and replace that tire, and Nitto NT555 G2s, they don't even make the 275/40 17s anymore. So I'd have to get both new tires, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and just get the rear situated right now, because that's what's most important, because those are dry rotted. And then we'll go ahead and figure out the front, because the front's lowered pretty much to the point where I don't want to be rubbing. Now theoretically I could just throw these 275/40s in the front, but the car's lowered too much in the front where it's probably gonna rub. So probably just gonna have to get a different tire brand for the front, or just pray that 275/45 17s work. We'll see. We shall see. I think there's like a Toyo TQ like Sport, whatever, or Toyo Proxy Sport tire in a 245/40 17 that I can go ahead and get. And luckily those tires are pretty cheap. They're like $100 a tire. So we'll see what's going down, man. I'll keep you guys updated. Today was, for the most part, a fail, but at least the car rides right with the new suspension setup. So if you guys enjoy, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow when hopefully everything is situated. Deuces.